Hi everyone, I'm here today with a quick scrapbook layout tutorial. This is going to be a 12 by 12 single page layout, and it's part of a really fun challenge over at the Little Scraps of Heaven Designs Facebook fan page. Trisha, the designer over there, she created this cute little lion paper piecing file, and she is giving it away for free all weekend. All you have to do is create this little lion and make a project with it and post it on the Facebook fan page. So it's a lot of fun. I've already put all of my pieces together, so I'm just going to put my layout together. My little lion, he is cut at size. I didn't change the size around. And all of the paper that I used is from the K&company Kazoo paper stock. It was a Valentine's collection from a couple of years ago. I'm not sure if you can still find it or not. So I have this piece of red paper. It has the red foiled hearts on it, and I've cut it down 11.5 by 11.5 inches. And I have several border strips that I'm going to put together and layer on the layout. So I'm going to put those together first. So I have this piece right here. All of these are cut at 11.5 inches width. So this one is the same yellow cardstock that the lion's made out of, and I have used a Martha Stewart deep edge punch to punch this heart border. I have this strip from the paper collection that has little lions on it, and I have a small piece of this pink paper. It's cut at 1/4 inch by 11.5 inches. So I'm going to adhere this to my yellow border first. And you need to adhere the tape very carefully because the strip is so thin the tape almost goes over both edges. You could use glue too if you want, but I like using the ATG tape on the strips of paper. So I'm just going to adhere it a little bit further down than the punch because I want a little bit of that yellow to show through. And now I'm going to adhere my lion paper to the border. And I'm just going to adhere it right underneath of this pink strip. And I knew I was going to have some edges that didn't match up, which is why I am putting the borders together first and adhering them to my paper. That way I can trim off any excess edges. Now we're just going to adhere this flush to the bottom of the red paper. So you're going to do the same thing with the top border. This pink paper was, I used the Fisker's apron lace border punch. And I'm going to adhere the yellow paper on top. It's the same dimension as the one down here, so it's 1/4 inch by 11.5 inches. And this piece is going to go flush at the top. So now I'm going to use my scissors to trim off any excess little pieces off of my borders. And now I'm just going to take my ink dabber with some dark brown ink and just go around the edges to make sure that everything looks really, really well put together. Now I'm going to take this whole piece and I'm going to adhere it to my 12 by 12 craft cardstock. And now I'm going to take my white gel pen and I'm going to go all the way around the edge and do just a little faux doodle stitch. For my next piece, I have this little film strip that I created in the Silhouette Studio. It measures 4.5 inches by 11.5 inches, and then I just use these little rounded squares to make the film border. Then I also have this piece of yellow cardstock. It's 5 inches by 11.5. So I'm going to adhere the film strip to the yellow. And I'm just going to kind of put it in the middle here. And now I'm going to adhere this to the background piece. And I'm going to put it over to the side, right about here. So now I can put our photo mats together. I have three 3 by 3 inch photo mats, and my craft cardstock is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I'm just going to mat each of those on the craft cardstock, and then I'm going to adhere them inside of my film strip. So I'm just going to try to line these up, try to see where they're going to be even. Next I have this scallop heart. This was cut at 5.5 inches. And this is going to be the base for my title. I'm going to adhere this together, and then I am going to pop it up on some foam because I want to have a little bit of dimension behind it. So this is going to go kind of catty corner up top. Next I have my little podium. This was cut from a different Little Scraps of Heaven Designs file called Circus Seal. And my lion is going to go right on top. Now for my title, I actually downloaded some free fonts to create this title. So it says the main attraction, and the and attraction are cut from a font called Heartbreaker, and the main is cut from a font called Love Letters. So the and attraction are cut at 1 inch, and then I use my offset feature to create a shadow. Main is cut at 2 inches, and I create a shadow. Then I grouped all 3 pieces together and created a group shadow out of the craft cardstock. So I'm going to adhere these together to their shadow, and then I'm going to pop them up on foam as well. So now I'm just going to figure out how I want all of my cuts to go together. And I'm going to grab my liquid glue and adhere them down. So there is our cute little lion themed layout. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.